Chinese Taipei. The final game of Group B action about to get underway. One result earlier today, New Zealand finishing off the group top. They beat the Philippines 87-70. And that means that New Zealand will top out Group B, and they will go through alongside the Philippines in second place. Chinese Taipei will go into the qualifying tournament for third place teams, and Hong Kong, China, well, just looking to get on the board this final home game of qualifying. They can't make it through, but they can get themselves a win on the board, perhaps, against Chinese Taipei. And the Taipei side being introduced to the crowd. No doubt they will have the size advantage in this contest. To average size, if you count such a thing as average size, they've got about a 20-centimeter advantage on their opponents. They certainly have a number of players in fact, over 2 meters tall, and Hong Kong don't have a single guy above 2 meters. So that might be an area of attack for the Taipei side. We will see as it plays out. Now the home team set to be introduced here at the Chunwon Stadium. Hong Kong, China, as I say, yet to get on the board in qualifying competition. They did have a tricky way of doing the schedule, with the last 2 games being at home. It means first 4, all but 1 were on the road. But they play their last 2 games here. They were beaten the other day by New Zealand, 51-92. So looking for a little more this evening. Well, the 2 teams have been introduced, and we will pause now.
Please rise for the anthems. 請全體起立，奏雙方球隊國歌以及會歌。First, we start with the anthem of Chinese Taipei Olympic Committee， 奏中華台北奧委會會歌。Please remain standing for the national anthem of the People's Republic of China。請繼續起立，奏中華人民共和國國歌。 Thank you. Please be seated. 請各位就座.
Well, the teams and the coaching staffs will meet at mid-court, exchange mementos ahead of this game, the final one in qualifying in Group B of the FIBA Asia Cup. Hong Kong, China taking on Chinese Taipei, our third team on the floor, getting themselves ready. The officials from Japan, Takaki Kato, Rakesh Ramalinga from India, and Supong Uchaifin from Thailand are three officials for this contest. Unfortunately, no great drama riding on this game in terms of what it means for qualification. Both teams know where they are heading, or not, as the case may be, but a chance to perform on the big stage and get one more win. Starting five: Lin, Al-Bashir, Choi, Gilbeck and Lu for Chinese Taipei. They've, as I said, got the height. They've also got the scoring prowess. Mohamed Al-Bashir, Gadiaga leading the way with close to 18 points per game through qualifying. And Coach Tuchigo, no doubt, will lean heavily on him, but Lu as well, also scoring well in his outings in this qualifying campaign. They've got a number of players who have averaged double figures. Yang, Luong, San, Reed are the starting five for Hong Kong, China, and that really has been their Achilles heel. Only Reed averaging in double figures. They just haven't quite been able to get enough points on the board for Coach Chu and his team, and that's part of the challenge. They had 64 against the Philippines, 49 against New Zealand, 55 when they last played Chinese Taipei, and then in the reverse it was 54. They did get a 54-51 in the other two games, so it's tough to win a game down in the 50s. So the question really will be how they break out of that. I guess with their lack of size, it's more likely to come from the three-point line as a way of troubling the scorekeeper.
Please return to the bench.
Whether they've got enough in that department as well remains to be seen.
Announcing the starting lineup for both teams.
Shooting 35-36% from three-point range. But I guess it's the volume of threes. They're only making about 6 or 7 a game in this qualifying tournament. And if you can't score inside, you're going to need double figures from the outside. And it'll be interesting to see whether Chinese Taipei do look to go inside and establish the likes of Gilbeck, Lin, Ma, or whether they rely on Mohamed Al-Bashir, Gadiaga, their leading scorer from the guard position. Well, the fans expecting here, the fives making their way out onto court. Welcome along wherever you are joining us from. We're at the Sun Won Stadium in Hong Kong for the final game in Group B of FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. It's Hong Kong, China taking on Chinese Taipei. Hong Kong looking for their first and only win of this qualifying campaign. Chinese Taipei know they are going to the qualifying tournament for third place teams, but want to sign off in style. Ball is up. It's not the cleanest tip you've ever seen, but Hong Kong will get the first possession, and nearly the first basket, but Bashir was there. It was a double block, really. Two defenders denying. Crowd into it early, trying to get behind the defense. Tough little turnaround there is good for Gilbeck. And they've turned the ball over straight away. An inauspicious start, and the finger roll for Mohamed Al-Bashir. Here's Reed up top. Another turnover. Al-Bashir comes away with it. Drop down a little low for Gilbert, and Sang is able to steal it away, and the foul called by Cho, or called on Cho even, at the halfway line.
His first personal foul, team foul number 1.
Sideline ball that Glenn Yang will inbound once the shoelaces are all sorted for everybody. Here's Sang. Pick and roll action, mid-range, off the glass and off the mark from Yeet, but Yang able to get it back for Hong Kong. Sang calling for the high screen. Run a little early. Wants to go it alone, but good footwork blows the layup though. Wow. Sang Yang did the hard work there. Pull up from the free throw line. Good for 2. Young. Shot clock being counted down, and gets his feet behind the 3, and Hong Kong are on the board. Cho for 3, off the mark. He's getting excited, Leo. He still has the ball. Reed off the mark. Ball not loose, but it comes to Al-Bashir. Lobbed up, and a foul called on the floor.
Foul number 6 on China, his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Then to inbound from the baseline. Al-Bashir in the corner. His 3 falls short, but an offensive rebound gets him a new 14. No hesitation, off the mark, rebounded by Young. Chance to run. 3 is off the mark. So trying to get the offensive rebound, fighting for it. Ball is loose, and you can't quite keep it in play. Lin gets it back on the handoff, pulls up from 16 feet and finds the bottom of the net. Lin Tinjian looking pretty comfortable in that one. Oh, bodies all over the place, but well, it's somehow stolen back by Yip. His pass is a little high, and oh, it's eventually tipped in. Reed needed a couple of goes at it, but he able to get the points in the end. And Tinjian trying to find a way to basket, impeded illegally by Yu Pong. Into the game. And line ball once again. Lin Tinjian to inbound. Into Gilbert, giving back to Lin. Gilbert again, trying to use his size, backing down. Push there on Duncan Reed. I think he had two hands on him. They don't mind that one arm bar, but if you put two hands on him, that's the signal the referee's making. You can see there's two there. Well, maybe a little unfortunate, but you give the referee an opportunity if you put two hands on him. Shot off the mark from Liu. Stolen away and taken right back by Yang. Here's Zhang running the floor, slowing it down, taking the contact, and he will go to the free throw line. Foul will be called on Cho Guangyu. Created a little space. You can see the slap on the arm, which is why the shot was overcooked. A little friendly bounce on the first free throw. He's got all the friendly rolls here. Samuel Manu into the game for the first time. And then brings it across midcourt. Zhang for company. Gets it to Al-Bashir. It's a little mid-range. His shot is short, comes all the way back to him. Manu down low to Gilbert. Shot clock ticking down as he goes to the running hook. It's off the mark. Rebound grab by Young. Still going on all the way to the rim. Kicks it up, out. Reed in the corner for three. Knew that was good as soon as it left his hand. He was running the other way. Duncan Reed with the triple, and Hong Kong China with the lead. Bashir. Oh, tough shot. Liu Jinshan knocking it down with a hand in his face, ties the game. Good hands from Mohamed Al-Bashir. Garigia. And the quick break and the lay-in for Samuel Manu. Defense to offense in the blink of an eye. Zhang around the screen. Oh, in out dribble, gets the pump fake, but he's blocked. Gilbert with the denial. And that will stay with Hong Kong China. Lee into the game for the first time. Lovely dribble in the first place. A little pump fake to try and get the defender in the air, which did work, but the length of Gilbert was too much. He's still able to block it on the way down. Nice attack, though, from Saicho Wang. Now, up now to Lin. Back to goal. Loads of room for the three, and he knocks it down. Zhang Wei had the freedom of the court there, and he made them pay. A little too aggressive on the defense. He gets the foul.
Number 54, Chinese Taipei, his first personal foul, team foul number 3. Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Number 2 in.
Mark going to check in for Al-Bashir. Sang. Reed hands it off. Back to Sang now. Reed rolling into the key. Out to Leung for three. He knocks it down. Scores a leveler. 15 points apiece. Working the screen, getting into the key, taking it to the body, but Reed was there to prevent anything happening. Quick break from Hong Kong and a layup from Leung at the other end. And this is a good start from the home team. You can hear the fans appreciating what their players are doing out there. Great effort, and Hong Kong with an early lead, and Chinese Taipei going to have to call for time here. 17-15 Hong Kong China lead. And it's a good aggressive start from the home team.
When we overhelp, you are lazy and slow on recovering. You run the fast break and we don't have rebound. And you run. Where do you run? We don't have rebound. Fight for rebound. Nobody dive on the floor. The ball is here and nobody dive on the floor. And then we are using too many dribbles. We need to move and hold the ball. Let's play now. 5 down. Cross each other, single down. 5 down.
Well, they're a long way from that 15-43 right now, Chinese Taipei, but it's more the effort and hustle that Coach Tucci was questioning there, about rebounding, about diving on the floor, effort plays. See if he gets the response he's after. His goal. Good pressure on the ball. And then a foul called. The offender, home fans not too happy with it. No good hands. I think that's going to stay with Hong Kong. It is. It's great work from Glenn Yang to force the turnover. Bounced out off the knee of Li Tingqian. Yang fires up the three, a little bit short. Lim with the rebound. Lin hiding behind the screen. Wants it inside, pass isn't quite there yet. Now he gets it, two bodies out and gets the shot away, and a soft touch from Brandon Gilbert. His size is a problem. Yang out to Reed. Reed putting it on the crossover. And ends up losing the ball out of bounds, though. Gao brings it forward for Chinese Taipei. Scores level at 17 here in a tight first quarter. Good first step. Too strong on a finish, though. Gilbert can't get the rebound. Oh, missing the original shot. Transition three is off the mark. Gilbert pulls in that rebound. Lin again. Into the final 50 seconds we had. Lin attacking the rim. Nice play. Lin Ting Chan all the way to the basket. There's Yang. Sight off the mark. Rebound Gilbert. Gao, well, I think shot was the last option he had there, and he had to take it. They've gone quick here. Not a great pass. Asked a lot of Leong, and they probably should have run the clock there. Foul called. Will that count? Basket is good. And a bonus free throw coming for Samuel Manu. Just right down the middle. I think the error really was at the other end, going too quick. You could see he picked it up when Yang had slapped him across the wrists. Did well to regather the ball and then finish. You just think if they'd slowed it down on that previous play, you've got a chance of tying the scores at 19 going into the quarter break. Instead, you might be 5 points down. Glenn Yang confirmed as the foul had been originally given to the wrong player. Oh, the and one is missed. Is there time for a three-quarter court heave? It's off the mark. And that'll do it for a tight first quarter here in Hong Kong. Very little to choose between the two teams thus far. End of one, Hong Kong, China 17, Chinese Taipei 21. I think Hong Kong will be pretty pleased with how they've started. They need to be a bit more accurate from two-point range if they're going to stay in this game. But they're right where they want to be at the end of the first quarter. Chinese Taipei haven't really exploded into offensive life like we know they can. Talk about their three-point shooting in that timeout. We haven't really seen much of that. We have seen plenty of the big man inside, Brandon Gilbert, using his height to full effect. And Coach Tucci talked in that timeout about hustle and effort, more plays like that. Whether they've come here just a little confident, given the 30-point drubbing they handed out to Hong Kong China in the reverse fixture, I'm not sure. But there doesn't look 30 points between the two teams today, certainly not to this point. And the crowd definitely helping Hong Kong China along the way. But it's one thing to do it for 10. Can they carry it on? If they want to get that elusive win in this qualifying campaign, they're going to have to put together another 30 minutes. It's a busy weekend, long weekend in International Hoops, scan the QR code, download the Courtside 1891 app, and you can keep across all of the streams, the scores, the stats, everything you could need to keep on top of the Asia Cup and indeed all of the continental competitions going on right now. Second quarter about to get underway here. Hong Kong, China trailing Chinese Taipei 17 points to 21. Chinese Taipei in all white get us going, and a quick score right off the bat from Lin Xinquan. Yang. Well, looking for room along the baseline. And with the rebound, and he goes through the contact. Yu Pong to the line for the three-point plays. Not the biggest out there, but plenty of heart to win that rebound and draw a foul.
At the line, number 35, Yu Pong of Hong Kong, China.
He's at least second favorite there. But he won the battle, and that's what matters. Yu Pong converts the three-point play. Cuts the gap to 3. Great. Big screen there. And the foul on the jump shot will send Hong Xinquan to the free throw line.
Fouls on number 23, Hong Kong, China. His first personal foul, team foul number 1.
And Kim called for the foul. Oh, we've seen a few friendly bounces on the free throw line. Floor wipers were keen there, weren't they? Two or two. Bit of full court pressure here from Gao at least. Yang, top of the key, knocks down the jump shot. Gao backs out for 3. Ooh, halfway down, but rattles back out for him. With the rebound, he's still going. Hands it over to Tsang. Tsang with the pump fake. Gets Gao into the air. A big slap down. It's probably the easiest call the referees will have all game. Knocks down the front end.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei, number 4 in.
Wei enters the game. Now after that foul will sit down. First time we've seen Chen in action today. Nearly 12 minutes in. Hand check foul there against Pop. There's been a couple of those in this contest. Referees right on that. If you've got 2 hands on, it's going to be a foul. Ooh, got a little finger to that Tsang, but Chinese Taipei able to keep possession. Nice attack, finished with the offhand as well, Mark. Tsang backs out. looks to attack again. Out to the spin move, has it slapped away, though gets it back, and he just will not be denied. Yi Pong just keeping with every play right now.
Number 12, Chinese Taipei, his first personal foul. Team number 3.
Once again, Yi Pong at the free throw line playing his basketball for Eastern Long Lions. Time member of the national team. Doesn't come up through the junior setup. Can't make the second. Ma. Three ball is good for Lin Xin Quan. Wu onto Tang. He puts the size advantage in that low block. They go to the opposite corner instead. Shot clock being counted down by the home fans. And a couple of big steps from Pop, getting himself to the rim and to the free throw line. Looked in a bit of an awkward spot, but look at the strides here to get from the free throw line to the rim. Really put the pressure on Lin Chen, who ended up committing the foul. Timeout called here. Hong Kong, China, trailing Chinese Taipei by 5 points, 2.5 minutes in to the second quarter in this final game in Group B. We've seen plenty of this sort of action. Ma to the rim. Both teams looking to get to the basket where they can. We have had an odd 3 or 2 going in.
預備 under， 你係要黐實佢先，到最後一刻先 under， 個檔嚟到你先 under， 你咁快縮嘅話，人哋彈後一步就射㗎啦。如果佢擋得好低，我就照追命。係啦，我邊啦，我邊啦。OK。
喂，另外而家邊個追馬傑好嘅？因為你追住馬傑豪射唔到嘛。大家馬傑豪兩球都係 drive in，mid side 嗰個馬傑豪 drive in 一定要 help， 一定要 help。封啊！喂，記住啊，7分幾咋？而家佢已經跳foul啦。1、2、3。
Well, all the action, as I say, on courtside 1891. If you scan the QR code and join us. And fans of both teams in the building. There's quite a few Chinese Taipei fans here. First free throw, good from Hok Luk Yo. One for 2. Is there a lane violation? We might get that one again. 14. Well, not quite sure what it's saying. It's a possession, but we just do over on the free throw, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. When he signaled 14, you can see there the lane violation. It was Lin Chen who went in too soon. The referee signaled 14 for the shot clock rather than the lane violation. I was thinking, what's that all about? Trying to give the ball. Well, they do get the ball back. Eve again on the offensive glass, but he tried to a little too much there with the no-look bounce pass.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei, number 34.
Back going to return. Chen brings it forward to Gilbeck, gets it back. Nice screen there to free up the shooter. And Ma knocks down the triple. Adrian Howe curling off the screen beautifully for the open three. It's a bit more like it from Chinese Taipei, what we've expected to see. And the foul is called. And, well, man, I can't believe it. Looked like a foul from my angle. We'll see on a replay, perhaps. It's fighting around the screen. Well, maybe he gets a bit of ball, I'm not sure, but it was one of them in real time that looked like a foul. You can see why the referee called it. He was convinced otherwise. Jin Shang back into the game. At the free throw line. 5 points now for Zhang, all from the free throw line. And he makes all three of those. Full court pressure. There's four of them up there, but drop back a little bit. Chen drives, drops it off. Nice pass. Must be a foul. Yeah, late whistle. Late whistle, but the right whistle. Home fans don't like it, but there's definitely a foul there on Pop. The referees are allowed to think about it for a second. There's definitely contact there. Huang. Makes the first one, goes for the Leopards in Chinese Taipei. Whoa, just a little bit of a high dribble there from Zhang. Easy. Back to Zhang. Zhu, shot clock into red numbers. Zhu's going to fire up the three. Back iron. Good rebound from Ma. Fighting for it, scrambled away. Good effort there from Zhu, but you can't turn it into points at the other end with the turnover. Reed amongst those returning, just bounced it off his own foot. Provides the outlet, and they sagged right off him, so Ma's going to shoot the three. Doesn't go. He trying to thread the needle there, but his pass was well read by Lin. And he's going to commit the foul at the defensive end. 7 turnovers already for Hong Kong, China. Gill back to free up Lin. Nice little pump fake from Ma. I can't get the runner to go, and Yang with the rebound. You could hear the crowd get up as if to say, go at him. And it was a well-timed intervention from Chen to knock it out of bounds. Young gets open in the corner for three, and he hits the triple. Young Shu Fa. Ma off 1 foot, tough shot. Not far off the backcourt. He didn't establish both his feet in the front court, which is why he was allowed to step back again. A little too aggressive there from Manu. Going to come in. Over the limit in this quarter, so 5-21 at the free throw line. One for two. And Gilbert pulls in the rebound. Ma with the handoff. Travel, was it? Just a little skip, I think, from Lu Junshan on the handoff. Side to inbound. 4:44 on the clock. 4 points separating the two teams. Poked away. Yang's pass was in the direction of Reed, but the defender sent it out of bounds. Yang to inbound. Oh, cheeky one. Oh, Glenn Yang with the off the defender pass, and he lays it in for two. Ma backing out for three. Foul call on the rebound. It's going to be two shots. Yard's third foul here. Still 4:22 to go to halftime. Wouldn't be surprised if they take him out. Brandon Gilbert rims out the first. Long-time member of the Taishan Dreamers in the TPBL. And he blows both of them, much to the appreciation of the home fans. Three ball hits the top of the board. And Gilbert couldn't quite pull it in, but Yu comes away with it. Yu behind the screen to the mid-range, bottom of the net for Yu. Yang, little hesitation. Reed is open. He's going to take that shot. It's overcooked. Another offensive rebound. Oh, halfway down, Reed's got the rebound, but he throws it away. And Young was very unlucky there. That three ball didn't go in. Not enough on that from Yu. He's looking at the referee for some help. Doesn't get any. Yang on to Reed. Gonna set a play, are they? Say. Up to Yang. Reed now has the size advantage here, trying to bully his way to the rim, and that's exactly what he does. Duncan Reed with a little jump hook for two. Cuts the gap to just a basket. Ma looking to use his speed, but Reed is there to put him off. That's gone out of bounds for a Chinese Taipei ball. Sam comes into the game with Pop sitting down. I think there's a coach's challenge on this one to see if that did come in. So it's the first we've seen of Mark Hong San in the game, partly because of that foul trouble. Three minutes to play here, final game of Group B. Let's see if we can see anything on the replay. It looks like Pop sends it that way. Does it deflect? Off Gilbeck on the way out. Hard to tell from that angle. They've got to see something to overturn their decision. This might give us some insight. I don't think it hits his left hand. It's whether it's off his right hand or whether it's off Pop. It's a very difficult one to call. Whether they confirmed or whether they decided it was inconclusive, they stay with the same decision that was made on the floor. Al-Bashir for three. Well, he's been on the bench for a while. Steps into the game and knocks down a three. Mohamed Al-Bashir Gadiaga. Zhang looking to get those points back off the mark. Here's Al-Bashir again. Waving away any help. He's long two this time. Yang. Over to Reed. And tosses it up, just has enough to get that over the front of the rim. And Hong Kong again, cut it down to three. Chinese Taipei have led for much of this half, but not by many. It's been pretty tight. It's a right battle inside between Gilbeck and Ma. Al-Bashir late shot clock here. It's poked away by Yang. Oh, 1.1 on the shot clock. They're going to call a timeout here, Chinese Taipei. As I say, they've led for most of it. They've only been behind for a minute or so, but never by more than 7.
So this is Riva and this is Justin. Go here, okay? Then you fake, Justin, fake and go back. You look first, Justin. It's difficult. But once you go here, Riven, screen, and Bashir go back. 1.5, I think you can do one dribble and shot, or one dribble and shot. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it's 1.1 rather than, I think he said 1.5 there. Probably is just about enough time for a dribble, although you're right on the edge of it.
Possession, Chinese Taipei.
It's Lin to inbound. Well, they're taking their time. Al-Bashir has it knocked away, and that is a shot clock violation. Well, whatever they drew up, it wasn't that, I think it's fair to say. Nice play. Just cut the opposite way to the two defenders. Kicked out to the corner, and the three is good. Wide open in the corner, and the score's a level at 42 here with 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. And the volume has gone up a little bit. And share off the mark. A chance for the home team to regain the lead for the first time since the early stages. Reed says, hang on a minute, let's set a play. Sang around the screen, and again, feeds it to Reed. Reed is blocked by Gilbert. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Hong Kong, but they'll only have 4.4 seconds to work with. Just got his fingertips on that. Hong Kong China going to call for a timeout. (42-42) on this final game day in Group B. Remember earlier, New Zealand beat the Philippines to top the group.
如果人哋守聯防嘅留意呢度揾人出嚟直接 save 個波，俾翻開波個可以射。
If they go to zone, this guy's safety pass to the inbounder shot. Which safety? That like this guy just missed.
The elbow guy just pop out and pass it back to the inbounder.
Yeah. Safety, I'm safety. Corner, he said corner guy, but yeah, it's just back to inbounder for a shot.
喂，用晒時間。
Yeah. They're saying if it's a zone, it's Let's run it.
Well, plenty of discussion there. Did they come to a conclusion what they were going to run? I think they did at the end. There's some discussion as to whether to pop it back to the inbounder, whether it goes to the corner. That may have been the same thing. .4, plenty of time to work with, really. And 14 points to lead all scorers. Sang to inbound. Ooh, wide open as you read underneath, and the foul is called out one. Well, that was the perfectly executed play. I'm sure that's what they drew up. Reed rolling to the rim, wide open, great pass from Sang to find him, and then he made sure there was a bit of contact in there. There's the numbers I was just talking about a minute ago. 114 is all they've led for in this half. But that number is about to start going up again because they're ahead here with 55 seconds to play. Reed can't convert, but Hong Kong China in the lead. Lin around the high screen. Lin from the elbow, hand in his face. Gilbert, will he get the rebound? No, he won't. Beaten to it by Young. Sang. It's an illegal screen by Mark. Not quite set. I don't know that it was entirely his fault. I think Sang zigging and zagging didn't really give him any opportunity to set a screen. Well, shot clock is on, but there's only 3.2 differential between it and the game clock here. Yin. Another share. He's gone a bit early here. Ties the scores, but gives Hong Kong the chance for a final shot. Oh, throws it away. Sloppy play. It's going to have to be a heave on the buzzer. I don't think he got it up in time. It doesn't go in either way. Well, Chinese Taipei led for most of the first half, but they don't lead going into the locker rooms. We're at the half and the scores are tied. Hong Kong, China 44, Chinese Taipei 44. Well, the two teams head off for their halftime discussions, but I think Hong Kong, China will be very happy with where they are. Bearing in mind they lost by 30 in Chinese Taipei in the previous meeting between these two teams, but they've shot the ball pretty well. They've rebounded really well. Maybe a little careless at times with the turnovers, but they would take 44-44, leading the way with 14 points. And we have quite a ball game here to finish off Group B in the FIBA Asia Cup. Let's have a look back at the highlights from the second quarter. And it was largely score for score, to be honest with you. Deep in the early stages was very active, both ends of the floor. And in the last couple of minutes, China are able to reel them in, even take the lead very briefly. And this one set up nicely for the second half. Crowd fully into it, really enjoying it, getting their money's worth so far, and more importantly for the majority of them, the home team battling hard. This was the cheeky play, in off the back. You don't see that very often. But Yang saw the defender napping and took full advantage. Oh. Hong Kong, China trying to sign off this qualifying campaign with a win. Chinese Taipei, they know they're going to the extra qualifying tournament for teams finishing third in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. But Hong Kong, China trying to get a little bragging rights against Chinese Taipei in this last game. It's the Philippines and New Zealand who are going directly to Saudi Arabia from this group. But a very entertaining first half here, 44-44.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Huge three-point attempted, oh my goodness! Mustafa Rashid, top scorer in the game.
Good spacing here by Chinese. Oh, that's a monster flush. There's the flex, come on now. Look at this move, little shot fake, drives that baseline and brings the thunder. Look at that, goes to the top floor. Mayfield takes over. Oh, that's a great ball, but look at that for a block. That is absolutely outrageous coming from Brian Hallems.
Drops inside, Winyard goes up, throws it down. With some real passion, gets up the ring, throws it down.
33% from two, picked off. Three-point shot, the surely not red hot shot from Mike Lewis to beat the buzzer.
Nice pass to Breinik. Put it on the highlight reel. Atapong Lila Pipoku with the pass of the day. Fennell flirting in. What an alley-oop play that is. The young stars of Australia. Beautiful bounce pass, a big slam. How about the poster? Mungie turning it over on the other side and coming down the floor. So coming with the steal, Amini to beat the buzzer. Off the glass and his cash money. He remains perfect from the field and he adds another triple to Iran's tally. Mohamed Amini having a ball game. Nice pass down low, run to the baseline. Oh, look at Breinik, says, get out of my way! Look at him! He breaks out the guns! The crowd's going nuts!
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Well, young and old, they've come out tonight to watch the action. Might be a little loud. The air defender's a good idea. And, well, an enjoyable game so far in this contest here at the 10-1 Stadium. Leading the way with 9 points for his team. Can't get much more efficient than that. 2 shots, 9 points, 2 field goals. 4-4 from the line as well. At the other end of the floor, Smil, who's been leading the way. Very smooth with it, very comfortable with it as well. 4 of 7 from behind the arc. And again, you can't get much better than that. You take 57% from three-point range any day of the week. And his offense has powered Hong Kong, China into leveling the scores up at halftime. They very briefly led in the first quarter, only for a minute or so. Very briefly led in the second quarter, only for about 30 seconds or so. But they were never more than 7 behind. And that was the thing. If you're chasing the game, you just don't let it get away from you. Well, no air defenders there. But I'm sure enjoying the contest nonetheless. As is everybody in this capacity crowd. It's been very enjoyable. They've been right into it from the opening tip, including some from Chinese Taipei. There's a few in the house supporting the away team, but it is majority Hong Kong China fans. And they're just hoping to see their team register a win before this competition is done. Obviously, they won't be progressing any further, unlike Chinese Taipei, who will go to that qualifying tournament to try and sneak their way into the FIBA Asia Cup in Saudi Arabia. The two teams from this group going through are New Zealand and the Philippines. New Zealand topping the group, beating Philippines earlier today by 87 points to 70. So slightly more comfortable victory than you might have expected for the New Zealanders in Auckland today. It was a 4-point game when they met the Philippines in the November window, but New Zealand able to ensure that they go through 5-1 and top the group. Philippines 4-2. The only question is whether Chinese Taipei will end up 2-4 or 3-3, and that question is still to be answered. And obviously, Hong Kong, China, whether they can get 1-5 and avoid the ignominy of having gone through the qualifying without having won a game. But the big difference for them really is the 44. Here we are at halftime, 44, bearing in mind they scored 64 in round 1, 49 in round 2, 55 in round 3, and 54 in round 4. And followed that up the other day with a 51 here against New Zealand. So they're well on pace for their best offensive output of the entire qualifying campaign. 64, the top mark. That was in the first game here, way back in round 1, which was, what is that, a year ago? It was a year ago yesterday, in fact. But offense has been a problem since then, but not today. They've managed to shoot the ball really well. And to be honest with you, they had a couple of live ball turnovers that could easily have turned into points for them. So they could be pushing 50 here at halftime. The question is, can they sustain it into the second half? Because what we've seen through this qualifying campaign is they are prone to a drought or two along the way. And they can ill afford that in a close game like this. It'll be interesting to see how Chinese Taipei can come out in the second half, because it was clear in the timeout that we heard, Coach wasn't overly impressed with his team's effort more than anything else. It was about the hustle plays that he was talking to them about. I suspect that theme would have reoccurred at halftime. Well, the coaches have had their say in the locker rooms. They'll just draw up a play or two or remind them of the key messages before we get things underway here in the final 20 minutes. Well, scan the QR code, download the app. You can keep on top of all of the action in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers, including the qualifying tournament that Chinese Taipei will be playing in to try and get those last few spots for Saudi Arabia. Well, welcome back to the Senwan Stadium here in Hong Kong, where Hong Kong, China and Chinese Taipei played out a dead even first half, 44 points apiece. And Hong Kong, China all in red will get us underway with the opening offense here of the third quarter. It's Zhang behind the screens, almost losing the ball, able to keep possession. Oh, posting up, but Zhang fires up the three. And the rebound comes all the way out to Lin. Liu trying to use his foot speed here. He's done well, but Reed made it difficult. Gilbeck with the reverse lay-in is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Foul called on Sang, who started the second half, despite not coming off the bench until late in the first half. And really, that was only because of the foul issue that they had with Pok. Gilbeck can't break the tie. Well, he misses them both. And we're still level at 44. Reed. Batted away. Gilbeck gets his hands on it. In. Who fires up the three? Reed with the rebound. Still we await the first score of this second half. Reed hands it off to Yang. He's in a terrible spot, but he gets it to Reed. Shot clock ticking low here. Reed trying to get it to Ma. Yang nearly comes up with it, but away come Chinese Taipei. Big old Euro step there from Lin, and finally the first score of the second half on the board. It's a whole foul on Lin. He's not quite hit the heights with the 21 he had against Philippines, but there's still time. He's got his hands on him again there, Lin. Got to be careful, having just been called for one. Zhang. Yang. Yang pulls up at the free throw line, knocks it down. Tough shot there from Glenn Yang. Bashir drives, kicks it out to the corner. Shot is off the mark. Reed pulls in the rebound. Zhang looking to push. I think Ma should have rolled there. He has eventually rolled, but the pass has been knocked away. And underneath for the open layup is Cho. There does seem to be an uptick in defensive physicality here. A little too much on that play.
Substitution of China, number 24 in and number 35 in. 中國香港青球隊入會有24號徐遠征。
Move into the game. Zhang sits down. In the mid-range, off the mark. Al-Bashir with the rebound. Oh, good hands. Yang steals it away. Yang pushing it back right through the defense. Yip is there on the offensive glass. Zhu as well, and eventually it's forced home. Well, they needed 3 goes at it, but the points are on the board. That's all that matters. The score's a level. It's a backcourt violation. Gilbert, it's where you take off from, not where you land in that situation. And he was jumping from the backcourt into the front as he caught the ball. Yip to inbound. Gets it into Yang. Tough shot from Yang. Batted down by Gilbert. It's a bump. Will that shot count? It looked like he picked it up. To me, and the basket is good. Well, my first take was he picked the ball up here. Wu has it. He's got the ball in his hands as the contact's being made. So I think that's a good call by the referee. It's one of them where it's because it's right at the beginning of the steps, it feels like it's a long way before the shot, but I think that's the right decision. And it's an and one. Zhu looking to push. Ooh, he did well to hang on to that. He wasn't quite expecting it. Now he's bullying his way to the basket, going after his own rebound. And that came off him last. Oh, it's stolen away, and a grab by Gilbert is going to go down as unsportsmanlike. So that'll be 2 shots and possession. He wasn't expecting the ball, and then Reed got it, and it's got to be. He's pulled his shirt. There's nothing the referee can do but call an unsportsmanlike foul there. Reed converts the front. End of 2. I don't think Zhu had seen the signal because he went to line up. Reed's like, don't worry, it's unsportsmanlike. I'll just knock these 2 down, and then we'll get a chance to go back in the lead. Well, returns. Is Liu going out? There's some discussion. It is Liu going out. Zhu to inbound. Gets it back. Trying to split through the 2 defenders. It's a wise move, really. Foul is going to go against Yinwen Wei, his 3rd. 4th foul on the team. Ooh, that looked like a push. Yang sends his man to the floor, gets the open shot, and that will go out for a Chinese Taipei ball. Dribble here from Gao out into the corner. Well, why not? Just wait for Lin to get open, and he's going to knock down the 3. Reed. Zhu fires up the 3, and he replies with the triple of his own. It's back to 1. Zhu taps his chest, says, yeah, my foul. Oh. Trade fires up the 3, rims out. Well, somehow it's bounced nicely to Al-Bashir, and Chinese Taipei still has it. Gall's going to fire up the three, and he's going to hit. Reed just left it short. And a chance for Al-Bashir the other way. It rocks the rim with the jam. Timeout now called by Hong Kong, China. Chinese Taipei just edged away here with a couple of plays. That's got their fans up. That gives us a chance to see every angle of this jam. This will be the best one. Look at that, soaring through the air to rock the rim for two.
佢 hash 得出嚟好緊要，我哋一定要出嚟攞發波。hash 嘅話可以突然間。
太多易人難求啦！我哋冇優勢啊呢樣嘢。
做到尾啊！我哋做到尾啊！做到尾啊！5號位
佢而家係差出嚟嘅，所以有機會就攝入去。係啊，個4號位上嚟幫波轉邊啊！1、2、3。
All about 700 kilometers of South China Sea separates these two teams, but it's only 6 points separating them on the basketball court right now. Chinese Taipei with the advantage. Full court pressure as well coming from the visitors. Good work there from Tsai to be the outlet. Zhu, that's another tough one. He's knocked down. He's hit a few of them with a defender in his face. In to the mid-range, banks it in. Well, it may be late, but the bank is still open at nearly 20 past 8 in the evening. Offensive foul is the call against Zhu, and he is stunned. What can we see? Oh, there's a little bit of contact, but I don't know. It's his fourth. It's a tough way to pick it up. Lin driving into the rim. Gilbert trying to tip it home, doesn't go. Might get another go at it. Under pressure, he's fouled. And he will shoot two.
Also number 35, Hong Kong, China. His second personal foul, team foul, over the limit.
Well, there's probably one there, to be honest with you, on the initial rebound. There's definitely one on the second rebound. Chen returns. Did all right, I thought. Chen, he was a bit late into the contest in the second quarter, but gave him some good minutes, I thought. Brandon Gilbert at the free throw line. This is probably not his strongest asset as he goes 1 for 2. Drew. baseline, and the foul is going to be called against Lin. Beat him in the first step, really.
Second personal foul, team foul over the limit. At the line, number 27, Hong Kong, China.
First one is good for Tsai. Makes them both. Once again, Hong Kong, China, when they get behind, are still staying in touch, just as they did in the first half. This was about the time in the game where they got down 7 and then reeled it back. Can they do it again? Down 5 here. Good hands. Stays with Lin though, and he's got it into Gilbert. Misses the bunny. Offensive rebound. Gilbert will get another go at it. He's got Pock on his back. He's just maneuvering him out of the way. Great footwork as well. Can't get it to go. He still won't get it though. And there's a foul. Gilbert can't believe he's not put one of them in. And the foul eventually called. And the home fans are asking for a jump ball rather than a foul. There might be a goaltend on that, by the way. And a foul. Maybe another one as well. He's been royally jumped on. There was a hell ball at the end, but I think he's earned these free throws. Brandon Gilbert. One for 2. Good. Oh, Ma wasn't ready, but Zhang was ever ready. Gilbert with the rebound, kicks it out long. Oh, nearly. It's been finished from Ma out in transition. It's a great outlet, but he's only got one thing on his mind through the contact. Into foul. Well, free throws starting to become a bit of an issue here for Chinese Taipei. They've missed 8. They've made 7. %50% from the free throw line is not really getting it done. Well, the biggest lead remains at 7, just as it is now. Every time, ooh, little slip there. Shot clock in red numbers. 3 ball goes up, misses everything and out of bounds for a Chinese Taipei possession, and now they get a chance to add to their biggest lead. Gilbert, again, just 2 strong blocks from behind, but a foul is called on Pock. Fourth foul on Pock. The problem is, he's probably, oh, it's close. He's probably got enough of the hand there for it to be a foul. The problem is when you let him spin baseline like that, there's not too many good options can come out of that from a Hong Kong China point of view. Oh, he's missed them both. His woes from the free throw line continue. Reed back up to Tang to the spin, drops it off to Reed. Beautiful pass. What a play there from Tang to find Reed for two. Gao for three, off the mark. Ball is loose, picked up by Hong Kong China. Chance for them to run. Here's Leung under pressure, able to finish off the glass, and once again, here they come. Hong Kong China cut the gap down to three with a minute to go in the third. Here's Gilbert. Too strong for Reed. He'll go to the line for a bonus free throw. Well, I said at the top of the show about the extra size of Chinese Taipei, none more so than the man at the free throw line, Brandon Gilbeck. He's got 9 points and 15 rebounds. Been drawing fouls left and right as well. His free throw shooting we won't talk about, we'll gloss over that. But he's close to a double-double. His free throw shooting is not much higher than his rebounds, put it that way, percentage-wise. Oh, another nice spin, and there's Reed again. Right place, right time. Can't finish, though. Well, they want that one back because that was another great pass from Sang on the spin. And another transition foul. They're just starting to look a little fatigued in transition defense, Hong Kong China. And they'll think Reed should score and there shouldn't be a transition. But when there is, just looks like Chinese Taipei have a little more in the gas tank going that way than Hong Kong do coming back. Right at the line. He makes them both.
Substitution, Hong Kong, China. Number 0 in, number 23 in.
Long and Yang returning to the game. Well, it's 8 points now, the advantage for Chinese Taipei, which is the biggest it's been all contest. Trying to run this as close to the shot clock buzzer as they dare here, Hong Kong. Zhang. Well, that's an ambitious pass. Is there time? Did they get it away? Yes, he did, but Yang leaves it short. There's going to be a three-quarter court heave, and that'll do it. We're going into the fourth quarter now. Chinese Taipei with their biggest lead of the game. Is there a response from the home team? 10 minutes to play. Hong Kong, China 61, Chinese Taipei 69. Well, 22 of the 30 minutes of this contest, the visitors have been in the lead, but it doesn't matter how long you lead for, it's when you lead So if Hong Kong, China can find a big fourth quarter here, they've still got a chance to steal this victory and get themselves their first win of the competition. They're almost certain to get their most points of the qualifying, 64 that mark here against the Philippines in round one. They had their moments in this quarter. Came out looking pretty good, I thought, in the first couple of minutes, but as the quarter wore on, just seemed like Chinese Taipei was starting to get a stranglehold on the game. Their transition offense in full effect. Their size and superiority in the key, causing issues. They've just missed a load of free throws. That's part of the problem. The reality is, if Chinese Taipei hadn't missed almost as many free throws as they've made, they might have a bigger lead. When you look at the numbers, it's 15 of 19 for Hong Kong, China, and it's just 11 of 21 for Chinese Taipei. You flip those around, and this is a 15, 16-point game. Final quarter then of the final game in Group B of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Remember, all the action on court side, 1891. Scan the QR code and join us. Hong Kong, China trying to get a win in their final attempt. 0-5 to this point. Chinese Taipei, that's going to be a travel. Already guaranteed a spot in the third place qualifying tournament. So still an opportunity to get to Saudi Arabia. Zhang drives hard, blocked. Great defensive play there from Ma. Just a little down patch off the court there as well as on it. Gets the ball back. Here's the opposite way to the screen. Has his pocket pick. Great defensive play from Sang. But he then turns the ball over. Reed is able to snaffle the loose possession. Yang to the rim, and he's fouled by Chen. Could have been a turnover there. Instead, it's going to be 2 free throws.
Substitution for Hong Kong, China, number 35 in.
Back into the game. Can't make the second one. 7 points still separating them. That three is overcooked. I think Yip had hold. Oh, has it gone the other way? It has. It's gone against Manu. Oh no.
Chinese Taipei.
Well, I'm confused here because they said 35 rather than 33. It is 33 of Chinese Taipei, which is Samuel Manu. Yang to Reed. 3-point shot off the back of the iron. And just too strong there, Manu. Into the key, little flex from his teammate Al-Bashir on the bench. Looking to work for himself here. Gets into an awkward spot. Reed, late shot clock. Has to find somewhere to travel. He's gone one way and then the other. Shu returns. Hong Kong, China. Under a lot of pressure here with 7:47 to go. Trying to just stay in. Oh, it's stolen away by Yang, is it? No, China's able to chase it back. Eventually they do get it away. Gilbert's going to get called for the foul. Some ironic cheers from the home fans. What has been the issue at times in this qualifying campaign is offense, well, all the way through, if I'm honest with you. And they've slowed a little bit in the second half. Hong Kong, China. Oh, nice quick move, but he had to flip it because of Gilbert's presence. And again, this transition defense is becoming a bit of a problem because Chinese Taipei are looking to get out and run every time. Lin on the end of it that time. Look at the fast break points, 21-7. And a chance for some more here. I would wager most of those 21 have come in the second half. They've got out and ran much better in the second half, and Hong Kong, China have struggled to keep with that. Timeout called here, 7 minutes to play. Hong Kong, China need a response now, trailing by 11. And I think it comes from the transition defense. In part, that's if you can score, it becomes much more difficult for them to get out and run. But also, it's about recovering when you don't score. And they haven't done that sufficiently well, I don't think, as this game has worn on. They were good in the first half. So it's not that they're unable to do it. Maybe Chinese Taipei have pushed it a little more. But look at the difference. And the other thing is 1 assist for 18 points suggests a lot of one-on-one offense, and the ball not moving quite as well as it did in the first half. Gilbert inside through the contact, got hit left and right. And Reed's got his hand up to say that's on me because he doesn't want his teammate to foul out. But it is Pop whose number is shown to the table. It was Pop that got him. It's a good job by Reed to try and take that foul. But Pop is out of the game. Gilbert. Real nightmare from the free throw line. And he misses both of those. He's now 3 of 14 from the free throw line. They'd be out of sight if they could make some free throws. Chinese Taipei. Reed kicks to the near corner, and Zhu who hits the triple. Hong Kong, China still hanging on in there. Chen moves it on and rattled in three. Take those points right back. Ma with the triple. Sang. His pass is picked off. Ma will run it back. Has support, and it's good for two as Lin lays it in. Lin Shenquan able to stretch the lead, and once again those transition points causing problems for Hong Kong, China. Gilbert with the rebound. 14-4 run as the Hong Kong team just running out of grass. Ma, what a beautiful shot that is, by the way. Big ooh from the crowd. And he's got a few words for them as well. Reed did well just to catch that ball, to be honest with you. Deflected out of bounds from Chen. Michael Sang into the game. Nice little Nowitzki fadeaway on the baseline. Oh, just tossed up there. He was looking for options, Chen. Couldn't see anybody else he could give it to, so took it himself. Stretch lead to 15. Foul called. Chen gets back to his feet. He'll go to the free throw line.
Substitution for both teams. Chinese Taipei, number 25 in. Hong Kong, China.
Chen coming in to the contest. Played a couple of minutes in the first half, the 24-year-old. One or two on the free throw line. Rebound comes all the way out to Lin Shenquan. Hong Kong have got their highest tally of this campaign. It might not be enough. Oh, Banks open late here tonight. As Lin kisses it in off the window from the top of the key. Zhang to Ma underneath, can't convert. And a chance to run again. Right down the middle goes Lin, and he's just barreled out of the way really by Ma. Unceremonious push there. Well, this one really starting to get out of reach as far as Hong Kong, China are concerned. They battled really well for the first half. Just started to drift a little bit in the third quarter. Not out of reach totally, but feels like it's getting there now in the fourth quarter. And Chinese Taipei really, it's their speed and aggression in the open court that has proved the difference here in the second half. And let's be honest, their free throw shooting kept Hong Kong, China in the game for a long period as well. Chen around the screen, over to Manu. He's going to launch the three, and that one banks in as well. 2 banked threes in quick succession have Chinese Taipei up 21. Oh, nice speed from Wen Yang. He's had a decent game, offered good resistance. 20-9 though in this quarter. Ma, opposite way to the screen for 3. That doesn't go. He's having a look at the official. There's no whistle there. Tsai is open and he hits the 3. They're into double figures in this quarter, and they're into the 70s as well. Chinese Taipei are going to call a timeout. Lead is 16 with 2:47 to go. And, well, coaches are inherently cautious. That's not quite the right word, is it? They can always see a way for the other team to get back into the game. So that might be the reason for this timeout from Gianluca Tucci, but it might also be a teaching moment. Okay, guys, here we are. We're in this situation. Let's not worry about the scoreboard. Let's do the right thing here. Finish the game strong. Keep the momentum going. 8 of 12 from the floor in this quarter. Well, Chinese Taipei are just under 3 minutes away from a 3rd victory in this group. They beat, obviously, Hong Kong in the other matchup. Also won at home to the Philippines a couple of days ago. Big win that was for them, 91-84. Stepped on the line. That back foot from Lim Shin Kwon out of bounds.
Substitution for Hong Kong, China, number 1 in. 中國香港4號換人換入1號楊瑞彤。
Yang down to Reed. Trying to stock it. He gets it out nicely to Yang, who hits the 3. Heck of a pass from Tsai to find him when he looked trapped in the key. Oh, it's 13 with 2:10 to go. You've seen it done before. Could it happen again? Shot clock getting low. And that'll probably take the air out of the building. That's probably the dagger shot there from Samuel Manu. Reed. Young gets into the paint but leaves it short. Chen with the rebound. And again they push. Oh, blocked from behind by Yang. Great defensive play, and it bounces off a Chinese Taipei player on the way out. So gets the ball back for Hong Kong, China. It's well timed. Yang poked away from him. Quick step and the bucket. Great attack from Tai Choi Wan. And he'll go to the line for the bonus.
Basket. Substitution for Hong Kong, China, number 5.
Just that first quick step. No help defense anywhere to be seen. Manu was chasing.
Number 33, Chinese Taipei has third personal foul. Team over the limit. At the line, number 27, Hong Kong.
He looks deep in thought, doesn't he, Gilbert? But 18 rebounds, he's bossed the paint. He ought to have a double-double, really, the amount of free throws that he's missed, but he's 1 point short of it. But no doubt he had a massive impact, racking up the fouls on the opposing players. Gobbling up rebounds all over the place. Into the final minute then of this Group B in FIBA Asia Cup qualifying. Chinese Taipei are going to claim their third victory of this group. Yang with a shot from the top of the key after a little break of the ankles, only a small one. Got a big ooh from the crowd though. Nice pass and a good finish. He's done well. He had work to do there, Lin Chen. Oh, and it's turned over. Can you believe it? That's kind of summarized the evening, hasn't it? Chinese Taipei probably won't get to 100, but they're knocking on the door. And Hong Kong with their biggest score of this qualifying group, but it's not going to be enough. Well, they might get to 100 unless they dribble it out. They will just dribble it out. That will do it then. Group B is over. Hong Kong depart the qualifying without a win. Chinese Taipei get their third on the board. Really close game in the first half. Chinese Taipei kind of pulled away in the second with their excellent transition offense. And in the end, it looks reasonably comfortable, but it was in the balance for a long stage. Final score, Hong Kong, China 83, Chinese Taipei 99. Well, Hong Kong, China will feel that second half. Let it get away. Their shooting numbers went down a little bit. But Chinese Taipei, the reality is they've missed 13 free throws and they scored 99 points. And a lot of that was points off turnovers. And again, 11 assists. They were a bit too one-on-one probably, Hong Kong, China, as the game drew on. Much better in the first half, I thought, at moving the ball. Lin with 21 top goal scorers. And the fans, well, they will have enjoyed the fight, if not the result. Their team played hard, but in the end, just outdone by a slightly better team, and the Chinese Taipei players saluting their fans and indeed the Hong Kong fans as well. And they will have more business to take care of if they are going to get to Saudi Arabia. But for Hong Kong, China, the end of the road is here. Let's look back at some of the action from the fourth quarter, and I think we're going to see a lot of this in the highlight package here. To the rim, to the rim, to the rim, out in transition. And this was kind of the story of the second half. Could have been a score, wasn't, ends up a bucket at the other end. Chinese Taipei, excellent, turning defense into offense. And there was some resistance from Hong Kong. They did have a few moments, knocking down a few shots, but every time they did, it seemed like one would go in at the other end, even if it was in off the backboard. But this was really it. Points from turnovers, points in transition, fast break after fast break after fast break. And that is how you get 99 points on the board. You score quick. And that's exactly what they did. And, well, there were glimmers of what this Hong Kong China team can be. But they've got to be able to string it together for 40 minutes. And today they were unable to do that. And they kind of tired a little bit, I thought, in the fourth quarter. And Chinese Taipei took full advantage of that, and obviously their extra size and bulk caused them foul issues as well. So this is the final standings. New Zealand and Philippines go through 1 and 2. Chinese Taipei on to the qualifying tournament, and Hong Kong China are out without a win, 0 for 6 after an 83-99 final score here in the final game of Group B. Well, all the tickets were already punched from this group, New Zealand and Philippines on that list. Still 5 more slots to be sorted out. And we hope you will join us again as we find out who is going to Saudi Arabia for this edition of the FIBA Asia Cup. But for now, I'm Daniel Routledge. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again very soon. Goodbye.